Greetings, Japan fans. In today's show, we're going to look at some perspectives. Maishu, arigatou gozaimasu, and welcome back to the 9th year of the Leadership Japan series. And I'm your host in Tokyo, Dr. Greg Stroy, your corporate coaching and training guy committed to your success, president of Dale Carnegie Training Tokyo, Japan, and the 3-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery. My new book in Japanese, Za Eigyo, is available on Amazon. We are broadcasting around the world from Minato-ku in the center of Tokyo, the leadership capital of Japan. Brings insights, examples, and experience about leading in Japan. And trust me, it is different here. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. We are not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcast hosted by Libsyn, who, unlike many other podcast hosts, have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here is our daily podcast lineup on iTunes. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Tuesdays, the Presentations Japan series. Every second Tuesday, the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan series. And every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcast Show. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show. And Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Before we get going, today's handy Japanese phrase is Nihongo de nante iu no? Remember, this is very informal. Japanese would never use this with a client. But with someone speaking with you and you want to work out, okay, how do I say that in Japanese? How should I say that? Then this is how you do it. You say Nihongo de nante iu no? Nihongo de nante iu no? How do I say this in Japanese? Nihongo de nante iu no? This be within friends, amongst friends, not amongst clients. Never say this to the client. But amongst friends, you could say Nihongo de nante iu no? Nihongo de nante iu no? Nihongo de nante iu no? This is episode number 457, and we are talking about competing perspectives on leading. When we think about leadership, what is the perspective we are taking? There are many ways to think about this, but today let's consider some different perspectives which create tension for us as leaders. Make sure everyone follows the rules and we will get ahead. Sounds like reasonable advice. Compliance, regulatory rules, internal systems, standard operating procedures all push us in this conform direction. Break all the rules. Innovate. Practice shoshin, the beginner's mind, and let's start with a blank sheet of paper. Sounds like reasonable advice. Freeing our people from groupthink, conformity, too much prescribing, or too many prescribing rules pushes us in non-conformist directions. How can we hold these two countervailing thoughts in our minds at the same time and lead others, all the while providing a clear direction? Usually, we are promoted to leader because we followed the rules, did a brilliant job on our accountabilities, and have proven we can be trusted. We are told to take care of others now and don't screw it up. Our natural flair and improvisation work well for us, but our team are not like us. They like rules, certainty, clarity, and they don't like accountability. The easiest thing in the world is to do nothing new. Instead, maintain this microcosm of the corporate machine we've been given to run as it is and just ensure it keeps doing what it has always done. This would be fine, except there are troublemakers afoot. They work for our rivals, and they are focused on their people's creative potential beyond the constraints of the maintenance of existing processes. They inspire their people to step up It is so unfair. They want their people to keep what they have today and do even more to create a different and improved tomorrow. They cheat. They empower their people by encouraging experimentation, risk-taking, and can you believe it, treating mistakes as educational opportunities for personal and organizational growth. Ridiculous. The other annoying thing they do is focus on leverage. They believe that their job is to do everything they can to help their team be successful. They are delegating important tasks. This is particularly annoying because we tried delegation ourselves once and it didn't work. Somehow, their people see the delegated tasks as an aid in their own career development rather than an imposition of the boss's tasks. Find out more. We come back from the break. Our show today is brought to you by our public programs, but we also do custom-made in-house classes. Now, we do them in our super safe classroom, we do them live online, and we do them in Japanese, and we do them in English. Our show today is being brought to us by, on the 19th of April, we're doing course previews. On the 21st and 22nd of April, we're doing high-impact presentations. On the 23rd of April, we're doing our professional ongoing education series. And on the 13th of May, we're doing more course previews. Our website is www.dale, D-A-L-E hyphen Carnegie, C-A-R-N-E-G-I-E .co.jp. You can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. If you like learning by watching videos, then we have over 1,000 for you there at Tokyo, Japan, Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. Get my best-selling books, Japan Sales Mastery, the Bible for selling in Japan, and Japan Business Mastery, as well as my new book, Japan Presentations Mastery. We release 3 TV shows every week on YouTube. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, that's a premier business show in Japan, comes out Mondays. Fridays, we have Japan Business Mastery Show. Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews, where I interview leaders in Japan from SMEs all the way up to the corporate captains of industry on one topic, leading in Japan. Every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. Don't forget, you can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Welcome back. Well, why is it they have time to spend coaching their people? We are way too busy over here for that type of activity. We are concentrated on getting our own work done and expect the team to do their share. After all, that is what they're getting paid for, isn't it? Being player managers, we have clients. And we have our own work to get through. As a leader, we also have to set the right example in order to bolster our own grasp of the mantle of leadership. Our production is a constant example to others of what they should be doing. Now, we are not against coaching our people to help them become more effective, but where is the time for that? Every moment we are doing, we are not coaching, and vice versa. We are trapped in a loop. We have to keep pushing in our own work to make sure the team delivers the overall numbers. Sometimes this feels like the axeman who doesn't take the time to sharpen his blade because he's too busy chopping into tree trunks. Each swing of the blade becomes less and less effective, but the chopping effort continues unabated. So, as leaders, we have 2 delicate balances to manage simultaneously. We have to work out how much leeway we give people to stray from the tried and true processes. How much error are we prepared to endure in the pursuit of innovation? How do we keep the wheels of industry turning properly, on time, on budget, and at required quality, but still allowing for experimentation to occur? Are we in danger of confusing our team members with a rash of mixed messaging? Also, how do we balance our time allocation priorities? How do we make time for the team to develop them when we have our own heavy schedule driving us without relent. Another daily struggle for balance, and this encompassing our most valuable leader resource, our personal time. Our focus on people versus process and leading versus doing are competing perspectives, and as leaders, we have to find the right balance if we are to be successful. Are we even aware of these different perspectives, though? If we are not, then the very basics of leadership are not being covered, and we have a serious problem we need to work on. Thank you for joining the Leadership Japan series. If you found the program useful, then share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. Take what you found valuable, immediately put it into action, because idea application is what makes winners winners. Be one of them. Remember, I'm your corporate coaching and training guy in your corner, committed to your success here in Nippon.